Welcome to the Hardly Heroes podcast.
When you are.
I'm ready.
Ready, Freddy?
Yeah, like dropped
Ready,
it.
spaghetti?
No spaghetti. Do we have spaghetti?
I wish. Pull it on my fingertips.
That does
Right.
sound good.
Not at a buddy's fingertips.
Wait, what is the fingertip saying?
Didn't I say that once?
No, it's from Dane Cook.
Oh, it is Dane Cook.
Uh-huh.
His superpower would have been shooting spaghetti out of his fingertips.
Yep.
Got it.
That's why I thought I said it, because I'm a horrible comedian too.
If that was, I saw he's gonna be at like Thunder Valley or something.
Of course, yeah, Thunder Valley.
Yeah, he's real slumming it now.
He's gonna be right there with like Poison.
Oh shit.
That's funny. That's when you know you've made it.
Oh yeah, Thunder Valley. Any casino.
No, unless you're in Vegas.
You know what I mean.
I'm watching. What's his name? Pharaoh.
Jay Farrow.
Jay Farrow at the what is it? Feather Falls Casino.
Oh yeah.
Like that guy has his own show.
Jay Farrow. Why do I know that? Who is he?
He's SNL.
Yeah.
White Famous.
Oh, got it.
His show is White Famous.
He does all the impressions.
He does amazing.
So
Everybody
many.
from like Jay-Z. His Jay-Z is spot on.
His Obama's pretty good.
His Obama's great.
But I feel like he would get pissed. Like I would hate to be a guy that does impressions, because that's all I am.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
what's that one guy that was on SNL that did all the impressions? Not Will Sasso, but another like a fat white dude, and all he did was impressions, and that's all he's Like he did a
Yeah.
really good George Bush.
Are you talking about Frank Caliendo?
What the fuck does that guy do?
Impressions.
That's it.
That's
I would hate to be known like I've seen Jay Farrow on every talk show he's on. They're like, so do some impressions.
Right.
Do your impressions. Come on, just do
Dance, pony boy.
it. Right? I'm like, no, I'm not going to do impressions.
He does kind of do them on the show too, on his show, but
I bet.
it's like he gets in trouble because somebody videotapes him doing Obama impression but talking about sleeping with Michelle Obama.
Oh.
Like trying to get and he gets in trouble for that.
Whatever, man.
Or no, he pretends, who's the comedian from Transformers, Lazy Eye Guy? He's no longer with us.
I was going to say.
Oh, Bernie Mac?
I thought
he's
you were
making
gonna
fun
say-
of Bernie Mac.
Damn. I'm coming with the name.
I thought you were going to say Forrest Whitaker. And I was like, wait, Forrest Whitaker's not dead. He just
yet.
has a funky eye.
Yeah. That vibranium could not fix.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
No.
Not even vibranium can fix that thing.
Yeah. Or that little mask, the Darth Vader mask from Rogue One. Just doesn't help.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't help.
You want to kill me?
Like, I don't know if you're looking at me or the floor.
Right.
So.
Oh, this is weird. So guys,
Yes.
this is serious, and I've been lying to you guys for a while. I just wanted to put it out there. I feel bad for lying. Like for almost 2 years, I've been lying to you guys. I actually don't have a fun fact about aardvarks.
Welcome to the Hardly Heroes podcast.
High above the city, they shine in my spotlight. Commissioner on the rooftop, double H in the night sky. For the sidekicks we fight, for the right crosses we throw. For the ninjas we injure, revenge on our foes. From crime alleys to radioactive insects, genetic mutations, Weapon X rejects are infinite. Earths are in crisis, the wars are civil but secret. Here come Buddy, Manny, and Aaron, blaring through your speakers. Yeah, Hardly Heroes. It's clobbering time.
Welcome to Hardly Heroes, a podcast dedicated to movies, TV, and everything geek related. I'm your host, Buddy.
I'm Manny.
And I'm aardvarks.
Episode 106.
Oh my god.
Now, you looked up at the window.
I look up every time.
At the mirror. I have not written it on the mirror for like a year and a half.
I look up every time. I think we stopped writing it at like 24.
Yes. When we ran out of ideas.
No, I think 30 was the last.
Oh, really? Because like I remember Sweet 16.
Or was it
I
50?
Our license,
that
our
one
driver's
was
license
dope.
at 18 or something like that.
No, we did 16. 16 was the driver's license. We did 16 was a fun one, 18 was a fun one, and 21 I think was a fun one.
And for people who don't know what we're talking about,
Nobody does.
Very early on, we would draw on my closet mirror,
Correct.
The episode and something that had to do with the episode. Most of the time, it was just Robin drawing some pretty cool stuff. So yeah.
Yeah,
that was-
but no more.
No
I
more.
but I
That's
always
too
look up.
much.
I always
I
do.
know. Nope.
Just like, oh nope. All right.
not there.
But I think
Oh,
that was the first time you actually caught me doing it. So, all right.
All right.
What do we got other than me stuttering?
I got the con.
Ooh,
Buddy where were you this weekend, buddy?
I was
very
in
close.
Oregon,
Yeah, super close to Sacramento.
What organ?
Medford.
Oh, that organ.
No, not like a lung or like a kidney
Or like a
Oregon.
is a penis an organ?
No, that's a ligament,
Okay.
right?
It's a
Because it's not a bone. There's no bone, even though it's a boner. There's no bone there. It's a ligament, right?
I have
Or
no idea.
cartilage? I don't know. I'm not a
don't know.
doctor.
Getting a little scientific here.
Speaking of that, no.
Oh, yes. Speaking of that,
Let's do this first before
Okay.
the con, so we have something fun to go into after I talk
There
about
we go.
yes.
about my old man balls.
So Colossus Girl put on a con in Medford, Oregon, at called Medowlark Comic Con.
Yes. Medowlark.
It was super fun. Logan, Sheila, and myself, we drove down. We got there pretty late on Friday
So
night.
you drove up.
Drove up. Yeah,
did,
you're
yeah.
right.
Drive
That was a
down.
buddyism. Almost got away.
That was
with.
like a get off the car type of thing.
Yeah. So we drove down there Friday, woke up Saturday, and it was so I got to do the panels. So I was gonna do all the panels myself. Super pumped about it. I don't know. It was super crazy. Keone Young, the actual voice actor from he's been in a bunch of movies, but the voice actor from Rebels, which I was super pumped about. He's been in Men in Black. He's been in Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh,
He's
not
been in
just
a bunch
voice
of stuff.
acting.
Yeah,
He's actually acted.
yeah, Men in Black. He's been in a lot of stuff. So I go up to him and I'm like, hey, I'm Buddy from Hardly Heroes. I'm going to be the one doing the panels today.
He's like, who? What?
What was his name again?
Keone Young.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And so I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be the one, doing the panels. I'm super excited. And he was like, just to tell you, I don't want to do the panels. I've never done one before. And then making me do it.
Yeah. You were telling him this.
No, he told me that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at the photo. I recognize this actor. He's been in quite a few things. Yes. Okay, continue.
So it's him and one other person, Joe. We're gonna be the panelists, and so
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, well, let's see how this goes.
That made you feel real confident.
Dude, and I was freaking nervous. I was sweating bullets.
Yeah.
So he gets up there, and I'm talking to him, asking him some questions about 10 minutes in, and he was like, all right, let's go to the people out there and answer some questions. I was like, wait. Like, I still got a couple more questions to ask. And I'm like, where do you get your voices from? And he opened up, and it was the coolest thing.
That's
he told
cool.
me, he was like, see this voice? This voice is my dad yelling at me. This voice is my grandma telling me I was being stupid.
That's
and he's
such a good
like,
question too, because like you always want to know with voice actors.
Oh, yeah.
Because they pull them from places like experiences and places. I have one of Jen's cousins. She's a voice actor in LA, and like I had it was last Thanksgiving. I had a conversation with her about it. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's just, and then he's like, the biggest thing that you got, he's like, that I would tell somebody that wants to do it. He's like, you need to listen. He's like, listen to people. Exactly.
Yeah. There
And
you go.
he's like, listen to people and listen to, their voice and how they pronounce stuff and all this kind of
Right.
stuff, and then try to mimic it. And I was like, man, that was really cool. So he was freaking awesome. They were great. I got to meet Jackie, the little girl from Manos.
Yes.
The Hands of Fate.
Saw the photos on Instagram.
Yeah.
You took. Yeah, so how was that?
Wow.
She looked lovely.
All I gotta say is, wow.
Oh.
The behind the scenes of that movie blew my mind. They shot it in 8 days.
Oh God.
Sounds
It
like
was her dad was actually really well known in Texas as like this really like well known
Oil man. Car dealer.
theater actor, and like
Yeah.
they were excited for this movie to come out, and they filmed it in 8 days, and the guy kept saying, oh, we'll fix it we'll fix it after in editing. Don't worry.
The answer is we'll fix it in post always.
Exactly. Yeah. And so the movie comes out and it's a disaster. And so they screened it one night. Everybody's like, what the hell? This is crap. Right. So that, I believe it came out in the 60s, I want to say. Oh. So she's like, I'm like, so what happened after that? She's like, we never got the movie.
Oh, so you probably, what were you, like 35 then? You probably saw it.
What year was it?
In the 60s? That's how, right?
No.
Are you?
How old would I be right now? Why are you making me do math? How dare you?
Sorry.
So she had never seen it again. Nobody had the copy, nothing.
Yeah.
Really?
And one night she gets a phone call and was like, hey, you're not going to believe what's on Mystery Science Theater. She turns it on. The movie's on. She calls them and is like, hey, I'm the little girl from the movie, blah, blah, blah. And they send her a copy of it.
And then,
that's
she's
how
like,
she
you
got
owe
it.
me royalties, so give me my money.
So what she did is she ended up writing a book about it and getting in touch with the old cast. And she just came out with Manos, The Hands of Fate, the sequel to it.
Do you know
they just screened it.
Do you know how long
2 weeks
ago the book came out? Her book?
I can't remember off the top of my head.
That's
where Logan be good.
I want to see it because if they can do a fun biopic about Tommy Wiseau and his weird ass and his stupid ass movie, I want to see this one.
Yeah.
I want to see like a behind the scenes recreation of what went on in those 8 days because she made the book. Like, let's do that.
That'd be fun.
Let's go to a pitch meeting and pitch that movie.
That'd be super fun.
Not James Franco. I love him to death, but he couldn't play that little girl.
Enough.
He just couldn't do it.
That's true.
Maybe her
his
dad.
brother.
Oh.
His little brother.
No,
Dave.
So still the movie is only available if you watch the Mystery Science Theater episode. And this is the newer seasons of Mystery Science Theater.
Yes.
That played it, not the old
With Patton
really
Oswalt and
the newer version.
It's on Netflix.
Yes,
Yeah.
Netflix. So we don't really know what episode it is, right?
I want to say it's like 13 in season 2.
Okay. All
Very
right.
nice.
But no, it was really funny to watch, and Torgo is an amazing character.
What?
And she kind of like gave us insight about that guy. That guy ended up like committing suicide a week before the movie came out. And there's all these crazy like theories about what happened. And with her coming out the book, it kind of like put all that stuff to rest.
Yeah.
But it's definitely worth a watch. It is crazy. I got my dad to watch it too, and he's like, "This movie is insanely weird." And
really?
they dubbed over her voice.
What?
So they dubbed over
they didn't
everybody's
like her
voices, everybody's voices, and she ended up crying in the premiere because she's like, "Who is this person?"
man.
You know?
How old was she again when she shot that?
I think she was 6 or 7.
That's what I was
She was
gonna say.
real young. But so that was awesome. Then I got to interview 2 Power Rangers from Rescue Lightspeed. Wow.
Yeah.
Another wow. We got a second wow.
I like the
All right,
wows.
I'm not gonna lie, Mike Jin, you still hold a close place in my heart.
Mike
but
Jin?
Allison and Sasha.
Oh, well, they were the ladies.
wow.
Was that an
Yes.
inwards whistle that you
Yeah,
just
I
did?
was just sorry. I was trying to catch my breath because what was crazy is Allison's like blonde, like really attractive woman.
Like me.
Yeah, and she's like, we just start talking. I'm like, so what'd you do after Power Rangers? She's like, World of Warcraft. And I'm
The
like,
movie, yeah.
no, I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, no, I played World of Warcraft for years. She's like, I literally went to school so I could play more World of Warcraft.
Oh, I thought you said the next thing she was in was the movie World of Warcraft.
Oh, no.
What was her name again?
Allison.
McInnes.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure I got
And
the right
so
person.
she was super funny. She's like, yeah, I got my psychology degree, but she's like, it was literally so I could play more World of Warcraft. She's like, I play D&D and all this kind of stuff.
That's
it was
cool.
just really kind of cool to just, hear her talk about that and how much they loved
I get it.
being a ranger. And then Sasha, her husband, makes movies, and she's like, he kills me in every single one because
Yes.
isn't that every husband's dream?
So that was Sasha Craig.
Yes.
Fun.
Okay.
She was super cool. Both of them were amazing.
Wow.
You know me. I love
I can
talking
tell
Rangers.
I can tell from here that she has like the most gorgeous eyes I've ever seen.
Oh.
Look at that. Yeah.
Sasha?
Very pretty.
Yes.
Like it's blurry.
Not that matters at
no,
all.
no,
That
no,
doesn't
no,
matter
no,
at
no, no,
all.
no, 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 no. Hashtag me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
But both of them were just so nice. It was really funny.
Yeah.
Allison said she hates wearing her Ranger color.
Allison's looking like Dolores from
I know,
Westworld
right?
over here.
A little bit.
Yeah.
She is so nice. And it's
Wow.
funny. She refuses to wear pink because she says she doesn't like it.
That's the Ranger she was.
Yeah, she was the Pink Ranger.
yeah.
And she was really upset because she didn't want to wear a skirt. And that's like what she wears the entire time in the show. And
So demeaning.
yeah,
Right.
and Sasha was like more of like the sportier one because she's the
Sporty
Yellow Ranger.
Spice.
But they were both super cool.
I love it.
Oh, that's awesome.
So getting down to the final one.
Did you talk to anybody like, oh, here's a card? Did you think we got any new fans from this?
Oh yeah, we
Really?
got a lot.
I did. I saw some subscribers on YouTube.
I did too.
during the weekend.
There was like 5 to 10 new subscribers over the
Yes.
weekend. I mean, granted, that doesn't really.
Yeah,
help
we
our
got a lot of
numbers.
Instagram followers. We got a lot of people that are really excited about our show. For the last one, the biggest
What?
last panelist.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
guys.
Okay.
Do you remember something you wanted me to ask her?
No, I don't. Don't ask me to remember shit.
Manny, nothing. Are you serious?
Were you gonna? Top of my head, I think I wanted to ask her to do her scream. No.
I don't know.
Wow, you guys are really dropping the ball. This was the first thing I asked her.
Oh, do Mormons drink hot coffee?
No. God damn it. All right, so let's just set the mood real fast. So the whole day, it's the table, and then I'm sitting in this high chair kind of next to him. But
To get your
you know,
snacks and your lunch, you got the
Yeah.
high chair. Yeah.
and so I'm sitting there just kind of looking at him.
I think I'm the most jealous of this one. And I mean, the two chick Power Rangers almost took it from me. Just a
Oh, is
second.
it about the
I know,
name?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
thank
that's
you,
it. Yeah.
Rebecca.
Sorry,
That's
I no, I
now
didn't
that
remember.
I saw it,
Oh,
I
okay.
thought that too. Go
I
ahead.
saw her
Okay.
name and I'm like, oh, there it is.
So I'm sitting up in my high chair and she sits down. She's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like,
Waiting for my
"This
baba.
is like where I sit, right?" And she was like, "No, you come sit next to me."
Oh.
So awesome.
So we sit next to each other, and I'm like, "Hey, my name's Buddy. I'm from the Hardly Heroes podcast." And I was like, I told you my name was Buddy earlier when I met you, but I was like, I have a confession. I was like, my real name is Sterling. And I was like, my co-host would kill me if I didn't ask, but they want to know, what do you think of the name Sterling?
And what
since
is her
my
name?
name's
I don't think
Sterling.
you've said her name right. at this
Mindy
point.
Sterling.
Mindy Sterling. And everybody knows Mindy Sterling from Austin Powers.
She's from Austin Powers. She was in, she's in Legit.
Wait.
She was in Unfortunate
She's
Events.
the.
Bring in the weapon!
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because I saw the picture on Instagram, I'm like, that's a really nice, like, just a lovely looking older lady.
She's Seth Green's mom.
Yes.
In
Yeah.
Austin Powers.
Oh my
Exactly.
gosh, I love it.
She's the same age when they travel back in time.
Correct.
And she's the same age then.
She was so she's like sit next to me, so I'm like, hey, I gotta ask you this question. My hosts like really want to know. And she just looks at me and she's like, I wish you wouldn't have told me that. And I was like, oh shit. And I was like, why? She's like, I'm single, it's never gonna work now. She's like, your name, I can't be with somebody that's Sterling. And I'm like, so you just think I'm automatically
Yes.
taking your last name? And
Yes.
she's all, yep, next question.
Oh,
And I was like, oh shit. So I'm
Can-
like,
can you please be Sterling? Because
Yeah.
I would never call you Buddy again just because your name is Sterling squared.
yeah.
There.
It's like Mario.
Yeah.
But it was just so funny. She was like, that's a dumb question. And she
That is-
actually gave you guys shit. She's like, Manny and Aaron are stupid for not coming.
Yeah.
And I was like, I get it.
Did you
So-
tell her that somebody had a
You mean Mindy
procedure?
Sterling said my name?
Right.
Yeah. She said mine quite a bit, but she
Well.
did say each one of your guys' names if you guys want to
Sweet.
chop that up.
So this is kind of a serious, did you guys talk at all about Vern Troyer?
She did bring him up, and actually, everybody wanted to know: are they working on a new movie?
Yep.
They have been in talks, and he said if they were going to do it, it'd be from Dr. Evil's point of view. But
Yeah.
nothing's for sure. She said I would love to do it, but she said, Mike Myers, until he's inspired and believes he has something great, he won't do anything. And I get it. I get exactly what she's saying because those movies were super successful.
Yes.
But he is kind of feeling like he wants to do
Well-
one because of what happened.
Yeah, I watched an interview with him. It was like a week after Vern Troyer died, and it was like a super emotional interview. It was on Jimmy Kimmel, and like Like you could tell they were friends. But it was just like last week he came out in another interview and said, yeah, if we do another one, it's going to be a Dr. Evil movie. And I just lit up because that would be amazing. And he's coming back. Like he took a big hiatus. Like, yeah, he was doing Shrek, whatever.
Yeah.
But he's on the show called The Gong Show now. He's in prosthetic makeup on this show on TBS. Mike Myers.
Oh, that's crazy.
And he's in prosthetic like makeup, and he doesn't. If you didn't know, you wouldn't be able to tell. But he plays a character, a game show host, and he's British.
Oh wow!
It's the funniest. Oh, it's so great. Look up
what's it called?
Just look up Gong Show, new Gong Show, Mike Myers new Gong Show or whatever. But it's great.
Okay.
But yeah.
But yeah, so we were asking her about that. She said she took a couple of things from the movie, nothing crazy. Right. You know what I mean? Like some pants and I believe like a shirt.
And Vern Troyer.
Yeah. And then we did get her to yell.
Yeah.
Some
Fire
stuff.
the weapon
Yeah,
or some
like,
shit like that.
Well, no, she was like, bring in the fembots.
Yeah, yeah.
And she was like, 35, 34, 33, 10, 9.
That's funny.
And dude, it was so freaking funny. She was just, was so
Mike
quick.
Myers gained a little weight.
He's a little chubby.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
She just had like so many quips and just like super funny. And she was talking about working on Legit with
Joe Farrow
or not Joe Farrow, but
I don't know anybody.
Jeff. I can't think of the
show's
main.
called Legit.
Yeah,
I've heard of it. I don't know.
he's a stand-up comedian. Jeff
Jeff Daniels is a person, but not a stand-up comic. Wait for it. Wait.
It's
Jim Jeffries.
Jim Jeffries. God, that
Oh,
was close.
yeah. Australian
So,
guy.
She was talking about Jim Jeffries, and she's like, I'll never forget. She's like, on that show, he would just constantly razz me all the time. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, man, I'm so lucky to work with all these amazing actors. And he would name off every single person. And then dead last, he'd be like, oh, and Mindy Sterling. And then she's like, at lunch, I would, eat my lunch, and then I would go back for seconds, and I would have a plate. She's like, Jim Jeffries came over and was like, hey, what's this second plate for? She's like, oh, it's for my son. And he's like, everybody give your leftovers to Mindy Sterling. She hasn't got enough money to feed her kids. So, bring all her leftovers,
Damn.
back. And I was just dying. And she's like, you just always razz me. And she was a great interview, and all the interviews are going to be up on YouTube. We're working on editing them up.
Oh, good.
I just want to say thanks to Colossus Girl for giving me the opportunity, and thank all the panelists. It was a blast.
Who's the guy that runs Colossus Girl? What's his name?
Dave.
Which is ironic because Colossus Girl is run by Dave, the guy. Shouldn't it be Colossus Guy? I'm not trying to be gender specific here, but...
Well, his wife helps too.
Yeah.
okay. I didn't know.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well,
I
then thank
also
you both.
wanted to tell you guys.
Yeah.
Guess what else they asked me to do?
Ooh, push-ups.
No, judge the costume contest.
Oh, sweet.
So they were like, hey,
I didn't know this.
Can you judge the costume contest to me and Logan? And I was like, yeah. And they had a girl, another girl on there. So I'm like, yeah, be awesome. Well, grand prize was $300 and a trophy. And the trophy was cut out of like acrylic in the state of Oregon. It looked super cool. So I was real excited. So right before we were about to go up, Logan's like, hey, I don't want to do it.
Oh.
Sheila, you do it. And she was like, all right, whatever. So Sheila sits up there with me. And then Dave's like, hey, each one of the panelists, say your name and kind of, who you are. And I'm like, hey, I'm Buddy. I did all the panels. I'm with Hardly Heroes podcast. I love the cosplay because I was like, you guys bring more people to the con and how much effort you guys put in. It's great. And then the other girl goes, she's like, I'm a cosplayer, blah, blah, blah. How excited she was. Sheila. Hi, I'm Sheila. And that was it. And I'm like, Sheila's with Birdie and Bean.
Yeah.
She makes all this cool stuff. And you just see she's like a deer caught like,
man.
I do her whole spiel. And then at the end,
That's
like
awesome.
after it's all over, she was like, thank you so much. I was just like, what am I supposed to do?
Hello, I'm Sheila.
It was super funny. So it was so much fun. I'm so glad I got to be a part of that. And now I'm really getting pumped up for Powerhouse in Pleasanton. The only
July.
thing, I'm a little nervous is I was talking with Dave, and he's like, hey, man, these 4 people haven't been together since the movie, like all together. And I'm
This
like, all
is
right.
the Alien movie, right?
Yeah,
Alien.
And he was like,
The original Alien, or like what?
no, the original Alien.
You're
Okay.
gonna meet Sigourney Weaver.
No. Newt, though.
Newt's gonna be there. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that's a girl, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she went into hiding for like 20 years. And she's just in the past couple of years have been going to the cons and talking, but she just was like, nope, I don't want to go to these. I hate this. Maybe not. Maybe I'm slandering her, but
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
But
she didn't go to the cons. Like she was asked to for a long time and she never did. And now she started to again.
But we're talking about, instead of it being 45 minutes, maybe pushing it to an hour, because there's 4 people and he just feels like we're going to get a lot out of it. So
Yeah.
I don't know. We're in talks about it, but man, I do love doing the panels, especially, I love doing the Rangers, but when Mindy Sterling at the very end,
Yeah.
and I'm telling you guys this, and I have evidence to back it up.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Sure.
Did you guys get married?
Oh, that was a joke that everybody was doing on Instagram.
Uh-huh.
But Mindy Sterling said that was the best panel she's ever been on.
Ooh.
That's pretty cool. Sweet.
Yeah. I saw that on Instagram.
I was
yeah.
pretty pumped about it. And then, the other people told me that as well, which it means a lot to me. But, Mindy Sterling, that was pretty big.
Well, good job. I'm proud of you.
Pretty big.
All
So I
right.
wanted to rub that in.
All right, Larry, just calm down.
So
what cosplay wise, what were some of the cool ones that you saw, and who won?
So the winner was
Sheila.
Dude, this was amazing. I was actually really blown away. Was a guy that built like a 50s style looking robot.
Yeah.
But like it had like antennas that turned, lights that turned on. He had like a PA, but it was sick. He had a song playing and it's like, I can make your hands clap. And he made the
that
whole crowd clap. And I was like, he won.
All right.
Yeah.
Like,
There you go.
If you got the whole crowd into it.
And what character was he?
Right. Was he a
He was
specific?
just, no, he was just a robot.
Just a robot. Okay.
And that was super dope. And then second place, I'll give it up. And I think some people were upset, but a girl dressed as Belle won.
Okay.
But at first I was like, yeah, whatever. But I didn't know she hand sewed her dress. And like it had glitter
on,
and like it
man.
had the roses on it. And she
Damn.
put glitter around the roses, but not like just spray
dedication.
on glitter. Like she hand sewn it in there. It was just the detail into that.
Oh, what's Hermione's real name? The one that played Beauty and the Beast and the.
Come on. Why do I keep saying in my
was
head?
so
I
on
keep going
point
Jennifer
in the
Garner.
beginning. I was so on
It's,
point with the names.
Emma Watson.
Emma Watson. Jeez. I can't believe
That's for
we
you,
just-
Bird. I hope
Sorry.
you're happy about that one.
So
Who's the redheaded guy?
Hashtag not my bell.
Yeah. Wait.
and then they had
Who is
prizes
your
for
Belle?
the other kids too. So they had first, second, and third for adults, and first, second, and third for kids.
Oh, that's good.
So, it was
So
a
what were
lot
some of the
fun.
kids? What were
The kids? Ray won.
Yeah.
Ray? Okay, cool. I could see that.
There was a Power Ranger.
Was there a Deadpool?
Yeah, I'm waiting for that one. Yeah.
There always is a
There
little.
was a bunch of Deadpools, and then there was a girl as Captain Marvel. She won, but she handmade her outfit, and it was awesome.
Captain Marvel.
Yeah. Oh my God. So there was a Wonder Woman there, and she didn't win, but woo, she was hot.
Yes.
And every panelist that came up was like, Wonder Woman, like, you're crushing it. Like, she had the old school Wonder Woman. She had like the knee high boots.
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah.
So it's not Gal
just the-
Gadot Wonder Woman.
No.
It's
she had no skirt on.
She was killing it though, huh?
Dude, she was crushing it. She looked really good.
That's
I love
dope.
it.
So that was super fun. There were some Halo guys there dressed up, but they actually like had a booth, and that's what they did like
See,
for a living.
do you know if they bought their Master Chief costumes or they made them?
They made them, but still, that's their company.
Got it. Because I always thought it would have been cool, like just if I just had money to spare. There's websites that you can buy a full Darth Vader costume, $1,000.
Oh, yeah,
a
totally.
full Master Chief costume, legit.
Yeah.
$1,000. I'm like,
Well, we
please,
met
come
people
on.
like that.
Yeah.
that,
That's why I asked.
Walter Welsh from
Yeah.
from Face Off, he's going to be on the latest, the newest season because they're doing an All-Star.
Yeah, that's
so Walter Welsh,
the guy, the red face guy.
Yeah,
right?
he did.
Red Skull.
He was wearing the Iron Skull, so he was Red Skull in an Iron Man suit, which I guess happened at a certain point in the comic book.
I just remember being red once again that day, all a blur.
Yeah.
Look,
he was
man.
dying in his suit.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Him and like Totoro. Totoro, I bet, was just
Oh
dead.
shit! I forgot about Totoro.
I'll never forget. I got to take a picture with Totoro.
And Walter Welsh had also made the Halo, the Spartan suit.
Yeah, that was legit.
I have that picture on my Facebook.
That's awesome.
Or something like that.
So
All right, was that it for the con?
yeah, it was just insane, just a crazy like roller coaster of
Emotions.
Yeah, meeting all them and especially Mindy Sterling.
Did you guys come back on Sunday? Or
Yes, we drove home Sunday.
Saturday, did you guys just crash, or did you guys get a chance to kind of go and experience Oregon?
Woo! No, we literally got food and went back because we got in really late on Friday.
Oh.
And then, we were at the con all day and I was just in that room.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I did a lot better than when we came back from Campbell Con. Because I was like, man, I'm not hurting as bad. He's like, yeah, because we can get up at 4 a.m. and then drove all the way home. And I was like, you got
Forgot
a
about
point.
that. Ugh.
But, man, I don't know. I just really want to thank Colossus Girl, and he's got even more stuff coming up on the horizon.
That's
and,
good.
He's just like, man, I want to keep building a relationship with you guys.
So I know that it's a bigger con and we wouldn't be actually doing anything, but it'd be fun to go. San Francisco Comic Con's coming up in June.
That'd be fun.
Mid-June.
Did you get more breathing room during the panels, unlike the last time, where we were just?
No, I need about 15 minutes. But tell you the truth, the first time jitters were kind of over.
It flew
Yeah.
by.
Like,
and
I was a little nervous about the very first, or about the voice actors. Chris Marinan, I got to interview him again.
Yes, we remember him from
And,
the last panels we did.
Yeah, and Blackie was his name.
That's racist.
Ooh.
He's Black Irish. That's
Got
how
it.
he got his nickname.
Sorry.
But
Just sounded really bad.
they were really easy. The voice actors, I was really nervous. That one ended up being easy. The hardest one, to tell you the truth, was the Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Because in the beginning, they were not feeling my jokes.
No.
Because I might have made a little bit of fun of their season, and they were not happy about it.
Well, it's
But it ended up being
Power
great.
Rangers.
But also, and I'm going to get yelled at for this one too, I might have dropped something. So I
The
called
mic?
my sister's nickname as a kid, which
Right.
is Mowgli. And I might have said it to the Power Rangers, and my sister was pissed.
Oh.
So at the very end of the interview, I'm like, hey, sure, I got to introduce you to the Rangers. And I was like, hey, Rangers. I was like, Allison and Sasha, this is Mowgli. And she was like, you told them? And I was like, I might have said it on the panel.
Oh, was she not in there?
Allison was like, yeah, I was just dreaming about Jungle Book. And I think Sasha was like, oh, yeah, I was just thinking about Mowgli. I was like, that's my sister's nickname.
Here's the thing. So your sister's nickname is Mowgli, right?
Mowgli.
In Jungle Book, I'm 99% sure it's Mobley.
No, it's
No,
Mowgli.
it's Mowgli.
Really? I thought
Mowgli.
there was a B, not a G.
No, it's Mowgli.
Look it up.
Google it.
Do you Google?
Do the whole, or do ya? It doesn't flow. Do ya IMDb's? See, it doesn't work. That doesn't.
Do your DBs.
No.
Do your DB's?
Database.
Do your databases?
Mowgli.
Damn it!
Boom!
I'm proud of you. You got it right.
Which is not very often.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. I am excited to go to, because the last con I was LA, right? That was the last one I was at.
Yeah. No, you were.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the last one.
That was the most.
That was the last one we did.
That was a long. Wasn't that July or something?
All right.
No.
No. Wait, which one? What did we say? Stanley?
Yeah.
That was October.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't remember. Oh yeah, because
End
it
of
was after
October.
my son was born, and he was born October 12th.
Yes. So yeah, now to switch gears really fast. Happy late birthday to Manny.
Oh, look at that.
So you weren't kidding. It wasn't for me.
No.
No, it wasn't. Okay.
Manny, I'm just gonna spoiler. I don't have anything for you. I
That's
knew it was
okay.
your
I didn't-
birthday,
no.
but I did not.
That's why
get-
I don't let anybody know, so that nobody has to get
it was
me
on
anything.
Facebook. I knew.
Only because my mom posted something.
This is true.
Yes.
Which your mom is super nice.
I completely, on the day before my birthday, I went to my settings and made sure that my birthday was set to private.
Wow. What
All
a
right.
jerk.
I'm going to open this up.
All right,
I
do
just
it.
don't like the attention.
I don't care.
Like now. Okay, here we go.
Wrapping paper is very nice. It's
But
Justice League.
Yes, Justice
themed.
League. It's Superman, Green Lantern, Batman, Flash. It's all their logos.
I love
and
it.
the Justice League logo.
It's
All right.
nice. Did Michelle wrap it? Be honest.
Yeah.
There, here we go.
Oh.
Oh, you motherfucker!
What is it?
Are you seriously gonna make me watch this shit?
Is this, did he get it? Is that what I think it is?
You got me fucking Twilight. He got me the whole series.
Oh my god. You got the box set of Twilight?
I knew how much he wanted to watch it.
Now I have to watch it.
Wait, am I
This one
am
fell
I
off.
just forgetting something or am I not in on the joke?
I made fun of.
He hates Twilight. He makes fun of it.
It's not that I hate it. It's just that I
nobody
just don't
really
care to
likes it.
Watch it, but I've been making fun of Michelle because she's Michelle, Sterling's fiance.
Correct.
Is not very much of a movie watcher. At least
Sure.
not on her, not by choice.
Right.
And one thing she does enjoy is Twilight. Out
can
of
dig
all
it.
the amazing stuff that's out there, she gravitates to Twilight.
Oh, and this was definitely joint. She's like, we're getting Manny this. I was like, I'm actually.
So
game
you
for
know
that.
what? Because I got it as a gift, and
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna watch it
Does Robin like it?
for the first time. She'll like to make fun of it with me. I think she'll enjoy it.
Has she never seen
She's
Twilight?
she's not gonna watch Twilight unless she's not
Look,
gonna watch
man,
anything like this.
You
unless
guys
I
watch
make her.
Sex in the City
Yes.
Yeah.
and all that,
That was pretty entertaining.
but
you
I'm
know?
just saying, like it's
The same thing.
basically Sex in the City, right?
I just
with werewolves and vampires.
I don't
sparkly-
necessarily know if I like my vampires with glitter.
Right.
But,
that can go out
we'll
in the
see.
sun.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any
Didn't
sense.
you watch True Blood?
Ooh.
I
Blood
watched
is-
4 episodes because I had to sit in a room and wait for Robin. I sat in a room with her business partner's girlfriend.
Got it.
And we watched.
Here's the thing: is
Twilight.
I watched about half of the first season of True Blood. It wasn't bad. I liked it. It was funny, and it's supposed to be a little.
a little cheesy.
It's supposed to be cheesy. Like
Yeah.
that's how it is. But
It's-
I only watched. Yeah, so fun. That was good.
Well, thank you both, Michelle and Buddy, for getting me Twilight, and now I've got to watch it.
Well, now I don't feel so bad about not having a gift for him.
I wasn't giving him a good gift.
This is more like a curse.
Yeah, it's like a gag gift.
Right.
All right,
But
well,
he's
that's
actually going to watch it.
awesome. I am.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
not
gonna,
one of
I
those-
gotta watch it.
It's not one of those gag gifts that you get from Spencer's that you give for
Where-
fun, but the person never actually uses.
What makes me laugh is I've never watched him.
Well, you've never watched Labyrinth, so you know that's not. Going
I've
very
watched Dark Crystal.
far. I know,
That's
you
not the
keep
same
bringing
movie.
That one up.
It's close enough.
That's no.
I actually started watching that again the other day because
That's like
he mentioned it.
That's like me.
That's a
Can,
good
can
one.
I say, oh, well, yeah, I haven't seen Family Guy, but I've watched The Simpsons, so it's the same thing, right?
No, if you would have said the Cleveland show, I'd been like, yeah, it's about the same thing.
Nobody watches the Cleveland show.
That's what I said. It would have been almost the same thing.
Oh dear,
All right, I have Twilight in my future.
Woo!
It's amazing.
Yippee.
it's the twilight of your life, man.
Yeah. So you wanted to okay, so Aaron wanted to do something on the podcast.
Yeah.
That it's been going around social media.
It's
We've
the
heard it
cool-
on radio stations.
It's a cool thing to talk about right now.
It is. It's
It's been the number one trending thing on Twitter of all. It's the most thing that's ever been trending on Twitter of all time.
really
More than anything else.
more than the gold and blue dress.
More than that. And granted, the golden blue dress literally only was a day. I can tell you that because I was full in it because I was working at Starbucks at the time. And the first that day, everybody talked about it. The next day, nobody cared.
Okay. So
This has been going on
Buddy
for
hasn't
3
played
days.
Buddy hasn't played along yet. He doesn't know about this really, right? No? Yes.
No.
He knows about it, but I've been immersed.
Okay. Should I just play it and before saying anything, just let him hear it and then tell us what he hears?
Yeah, because
Or should we? I don't want to give him anything because I feel like a lot of the things I heard on radio stations this morning
kind of gave it away.
where you're like they're talking about it before it even happened.
So listen to this and tell us what you hear.
All right, we ready?
Yeah.
Laural. Laural.
Wait.
Laural. Laural.
So what did you hear?
Laural.
Did you hear?
Yes.
Now, I've heard that it like because of our we have pretty good headphones.
Yes.
And you know,
But I'm playing it off some Twitter site or whatever.
I know.
Yeah.
That's the original. That's
That
what
is the
everybody.
original.
That's what everybody plays. That's the original audio. So, I looked at the statistics and it's on there too. About 70% of everybody who listens to it hears Laural. 30% hear Yanny.
Yanny.
Yanny?
And
Not Manny.
Not Manny. Not Blanny, but Yanny. Yanny.
Okay, so not to play, like, I'm not trying to play along here. I saw this. I woke up this morning. I saw it on Facebook.
Sure.
Our friend Super Ugly, a.k.a. John, had it posted. He was like,
I had it posted too.
I saw his first.
Well, doesn't mean he's right.
Oh, I'm not saying anybody's right. So he's
I'm
like,
right. That's what I'm saying.
He basically posted, I'm losing my mind right now.
Right.
I totally hear Yanny. And I played it, and on my phone, in the bathroom,
What were you doing in the bathroom?
I was doing
Jerking off.
the first order of business.
Oh, brushing your teeth.
Yes,
Got it.
in the bathroom. No, and I hear it on my iPhone, and I hear Yanny.
Really?
I hear Yanny, and then I press play a few times, and with it coming out of my phone, I can literally hear both. I can hear what other people can hear. I heard this on a radio station. They were making fun of somebody that could do that, but I feel like I could do that with the quality of what my phone was giving me. Now, hearing it now or hearing it on a good quality sound, I hear Laural. That's all I hear.
Right. And did you? Are we talking about the same show?
Yes,
Okay.
we are.
So I heard it too. That's where I first heard it. Was on the show yesterday, and
Oh, it was on yesterday.
they talked about it first yesterday.
Oh,
for 40 minutes.
Okay.
We're not doing that today.
No.
And it's not about quality of headphones or quality of whatever, because I've heard it. I was listening to it on my phone, the show.
Yeah.
And then I listened to it on the radio show on my phone, and then I listened to the original clip
Yeah.
from Instagram or Twitter.
Yeah.
And heard it the same. And then I listened to it on a YouTube video. So they played it through a video on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And I've heard Laural the whole time, except for one time I heard Laural and Yanny simultaneously. Not I heard it once and then I heard it once another thing. I literally heard them both simultaneously once. But then every other time has been Laural. It's freaking me out.
I feel like if I make myself listen, like try to hear that I could possibly hear it, but
you psych
I
yourself
do
out.
think I think it's Laural. But what I think it is if you listen to it as if it's a muffled voice,
Sure.
it sounds like Yanny, Yanny,
Yeah.
Yanny.
Yeah, I know.
But it's like let's play it again.
Laural.
Nope.
Laural.
That's
Laural.
not it. It's just
Laural.
It's almost like a Ronald.
I don't hear. I
No,
don't
you guys
hear
don't hear.
Yanny at all.
but
I think it's Laural.
the original, now I can't remember the website. It was from a dictionary site, and this guy, he's a composer, or he worked in an orchestra or something, and he recorded this, and the word is Laural.
Yeah.
That is what it is.
It is.
He had to come, like, this is probably the most publicity this guy's ever gotten, and he goes, no, that's what it's Laural. I recorded it, and it's a bad quality, and it's Laural. And it's just the only thing that this is from. It's from a girl that had to do some research for a high school project.
Got it.
That's where the girl posted that on Instagram and said, "What do you hear?" Because the first time she listened to it, she heard Yanny, and then every other time after it was Laural. So she put it out, and then it's just gone viral, just like the goddamn blue.
Ronald.
No, that sounds like Ronnie.
Ronald.
So yeah, and then. What I thought was interesting was my daughter's 7 years old, and I showed it to her yesterday.
That's always fun.
Right.
To have a child and do stuff like
Yes, and I didn't play she listens to the radio show that I listen to
Of course,
in the
yeah.
morning because she's not the adult. You listen to what I listen to, jerk. I'm not listening to goddamn Frozen soundtrack again. Anyways, so
that would suck. Yeah.
actually I like that soundtrack a lot. So let's just.
I would probably try to convince her to just listen to the Moana one.
Right. Well, I'm trying to get her on D-Gloves, so.
Oh, there you go. This is America.
This is America. But I was like, I need you to listen to this. Just tell me what words you hear. And I didn't say Yanny or Laural at all. So I played it, and she goes, it's Laural. I'm
Yeah.
like, thank you. And then we were in the car, and she goes, Dad, because I played the radio show. We were listening. She's like, I heard Yanny and Laural. I'm like, are you lying to me, little girl? Because that's not funny. But I believe so. It's a brain thing. I think it's a brain thing. But Buddy thinks we're crazy because all he hears is Laural.
I heard. Well, it's like some of the points were made is that it has to do with the frequency you're listening to and what the highs and the lows, and I do think that makes a big difference.
There's an argument to be made that what about when you hear it on the same, like, what about the people who hear, like, listen on their iPhone? They hear Laural, and then Yanny, same frequency, same recording. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
I feel like it's what can you describe? What you can compare it to something.
Butt stuff.
There it goes, butt stuff. Like a
Comparable.
visual. Like you see something one way, then you see it the other.
Right.
But
it is a little bit like the blue dress and the gold dress.
yes,
but
that's actually that's a good one.
What's tripping me, and the reason I actually because this is really fascinating to me because I enjoy like sound engineering and sound design and things like that, and it's just tripping me out because it doesn't make sense, and nobody has a legit explanation why I can listen to it on one device and I hear it two different ways. There's no real explanation. There's guesses.
It's your head. It's just all in your head.
Right.
Yeah.
It's my dumb brain. You okay, buddy?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, you were just giving me weird looks.
No, I'm just surprised hearing people say that they hear
Yanny.
Yanny.
Can you imagine knowing what this does to people and how it affects people, the amount of subliminal messaging you could do with something like this?
Oh yeah.
And get people to hear something else.
And it's funny because like so many because they're talking about on the news, morning shows, talk shows, everywhere is talking about this.
Yeah.
And like I can like there's people that are like what do you call it? Ear, nose, and throat doctors or something like that. Like
yes, those guys.
Like very high powered ear, nose, and throat doctors, and like they're coming on the news, and I'm like, this is the most famous you'll ever be for 24 hours.
Yes.
Yeah, I was about to say it's gonna die out real soon.
Right. Oh yeah. Give it like 2 more days.
Hey, but the gold and blue dress people are back up again. You know, they've been mentioned again, so they're back in the game.
Did you ever see that dress?
It's a dress, and it looks. You can't tell if it's blue or gold.
Okay, you don't have to pull it up now, but we have to do it.
Yeah,
We have to do it later. Okay, so I think that's a good stopping point for that. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
did we want to talk about?
Is that? Did we have anything left?
We have Titan, and we have the big elephant in the room.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if you guys want to get into Titan, do you? I mean, it depends how long you guys want the show to go.
what do you guys? It's up to you guys.
Okay, we can. I don't have a lot to say about it, but
What did you think about it? Titan is a movie on Netflix with Sam Washington.
is he the guy from Avatar?
Yes,
Yeah,
Avatar.
That's what I thought. And I've
Clash of the Titans.
never seen Clash of the Titans.
I like those movies, both of them.
Well,
Part
good-
1 and part 2.
Good for you, like in
I don't know
Smurfs.
if I've seen Clash of the Titans now that I think about it.
That was so. The first one
Google
was
it.
like a basic a remake of the original one way back in the day.
Wasn't it like from the 50s or 60s? Maybe even the
Way
40s?
back, way back, yeah. And then the second one was it was just a sequel.
And then the wife, you would know her from Orange is the New Black.
Yes.
Taylor Shillings.
I think
Something
so.
like that.
Shillings is right.
Shillings. I don't know about her first.
And man, it's like she just looks like she looks the same. Obviously, she's the same, but she looks totally different in normal clothes.
Yeah.
Like just seeing her in just like regular like yoga pants and a white T-shirt, I'm like, this is weird. I don't like this. I'm used to you in an orange jumpsuit for 4 seasons.
Yeah. Making out
Could
with
you at
hot
least
chicks.
put her in an orange shirt?
Correct. But so I went into it knowing Buddy recommended it, and I knew it was sci-fi, but I had no idea anything else. I didn't look at the description on Netflix. I didn't know anything about it.
Okay.
So I went in just super fresh, super clean, like a.
So fresh and so clean?
And
I liked it.
Excuse me. You liked it, but you didn't love it.
It didn't. I mean, it was you could tell it was a lower budget film. And it didn't go where I thought it was gonna go.
oh yeah.
It went some weird places. I wish it would have had. I don't actually know what the budget was, but it felt lower budget because I wish it would have. it felt like it went from normal. I know what's going on to what the hell, like that, like super quick. It went from normal to, oh, okay, so that's where this is.
Yes.
Oh, they're just changed. But it was good. It was too abrupt, the change for me. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
It was a little fast. So we explained this last episode, but just to kind of
wait, did we really talk about it last episode?
Last episode, we talked a little bit about it, Sterling and I. But so the movie is there's an experiment going on to genetically enhance these soldiers that have kind of volunteered / been chosen to be genetically enhanced so that they can survive on a moon planet or a moon.
Venus?
Because there's only 10. No, it's Saturn's moon.
One of Saturn's moons called Titan.
The reason why is because the Earth is pretty much dying and we have to leave the planet, and there's only 10% of the Earth that's habitable. They're running out of food. Everything's pretty much depleted. So they're trying to genetically enhance people so they can live, somewhere else. But each person that's handpicked gets to live in, these nice neighborhoods, gets to have all these nice things.
Yeah.
But they've all been through traumatic things like being stuck in the desert, not having water for so many days, or just like physical things that most humans probably couldn't have made it through.
Right.
And so it is almost like an honor to be selected because your whole family gets to live in a really nice
They don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah, food, anything, money, everything's taken care of.
And from what I took from the ending, like his family still got that. Like they're still living. I bet they get everything paid for and everything is fine. But, he's somewhere else. And Missandei from Game of Thrones. Didn't mention that.
Oh, yes. I
forgot about that.
I love her. I just love her so much.
The reason why I liked it is I liked seeing the struggle between the two of them, in their relationship. I just thought that was cool. And with the kid, seeing his dad and what's going on, it's still seeing that connection. I don't know. I really liked the build of it. It does switch really fast.
Really fast.
But the build is so good. I loved it.
It was, I thought, because they're training to go to Titan, the moon Titan. Mm-hmm. I swore this was going to be a movie of them actually going to the moon Titan. And yeah, we get it. It's a smidge, just but about 30 minutes in, I'm like, we're not going there, are we?
No.
This is a Cloverfield paradox type of thing, isn't it? Because that's what it kind of was.
Yeah, I get it.
But I did like it. I'm going to watch it again because it was for a sci-fi movie, and I don't know of a lot of sci-fi movies that have come out this year. This is a good one.
Bright
wasn't good.
I started watching that again.
I watched it again too, and it's not
so
good.
bad.
I keep falling asleep.
Not good. But yeah, so I dug it. Yeah. Can you dig it?
Can you dig it?
Yeah. So yeah, that's about it.
Right,
that was
that's all
good.
we got?
I think that was. Like I said, we're not going to do a full review, but I wanted to get it out there because it's not like a Deadpool or a Star Wars, but I wanted to talk about it.
Yeah. All right. So I guess I got to do my thing, huh?
Yeah, you got to do your thing.
Yep.
All right, guys.
Hold on, let me get ready.
For all you listeners out there, this might come as a little bit of a shock to you guys, but I am going to be stepping away from the podcast.
Yeah.
I will no longer be a host on the podcast. I will be working in the background, helping the guys out when they need it, and showing up to cons and definitely repping my Hardly Heroes gear.
Right.
But I will no longer be on the podcast after today's episode. Today's episode is my last episode.
Yeah.
I wish
it's his funeral today.
Kind of, yeah. I wish the best of luck to you guys. I know you guys have it in you to keep this going. Buddy, I'm really proud of what you did this weekend, and I think what you did this weekend on your own is going to show not only yourself but everybody else that you've got a lot of potential in what you guys are doing, and you guys can keep this going without me. I know that for sure.
Yeah, I think we got it covered.
Yeah.
I think we'll be okay. It's a little shock. We're all kind of gathering our emotions, but it's going to be good. We're going to be fine, and Buddy's going to have to just be sick of me.
Yeah,
I'm just going to be real close. Me and him are just going to be. I'm going to be literally close to him all the time. I'm going to get duct tape and we're going to tape each other together. We're going to share a mic even maybe. Who knows?
No.
Oh, yeah.
I am looking forward to being a sidekick.
Yeah.
I'm going to be chiming in from time to time.
I'm a little jealous that you get your Thursdays.
I do get my Thursdays back for
Little jealous.
So yeah, I guess that's it. That's all I have.
All right.
100 episodes straight.
For you?
Yeah.
Oh man.
100 episodes.
I have to catch up.
So, but I figured, I should go since, you guys have been off doing your things a couple of times and you guys came back empty-handed. So I figured I will now walk the earth and I will find the cure for butt AIDS.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And I will definitely find.
I still don't have butt AIDS though.
I'll find the cure for herpes too.
Thank you. Now I can't confirm nor deny anything about that. Well, that's so. I mean, there's no other way to end this conversation. I appreciate you bringing it up and bringing it up on the show. And I know you're going to be missed by tons of people, me included. And I hope you keep listening to our dumbasses.
I will. I'll keep listening. I have to tell you guys that this has definitely changed my life.
Oh yeah.
I'm not the same person I was 2 years ago, and I will never forget that. And I have earned 2 brothers during this legitimately.
Oh,
so,
Logan and Sonny.
Yeah, Logan and Sonny. Yeah. So.
Oh, speaking of, do we get Sonny in the divorce?
Yes, you do.
Because he's just sitting there.
You could take him with you.
Can we leave him at Logan?
He'll probably wouldn't care.
All right. Well.
So that's all I got, guys.
All right. All I have right now is blue balls. Literally.
Oh yeah, you're
still a little bruised.
You got clipped.
They lied to me.
No more children.
No more children for Sprink. The Sprank. The Sprankles.
All right. Well.
All right. Well, I think that's about it, right?
Yes.
All right.
Just remember one thing.
Disclaimer, they don't know shit.
You guys have a good night.
See ya.
Bye.